Hey everyone, I'm Allison and you're watching Long Island Thrifter. Today I'm in Los Angeles with my friend Bunok, also known as the Yoga Bunny. Check out her meditations on the Yoga Bunny channel here on YouTube. Let's go thrifting. Today, Bunok and I checked out the UCLA Health Thrift Shop on Massachusetts Avenue in Los Angeles. It's actually one of my favorite places to go. I found out about it a few years before I moved from Los Angeles back to New York. And it's a really nice store. It is a thriftique to me. It definitely is curated beautifully. There's some nice items everywhere. The prices can be a little bit high on certain things, as you'll see as we go through the store. But for the most part, the displays are great and there's some really good items to be found. These candle sconces were $30 for the pair, which is not a bad price. The Greek statue was $175, and then the orange vase $75, if you're into that. How much?
$275.
See what I mean? Some of the prices are really high. This Polish-Hungarian lobster pot helmet could be yours for $1,500. I got rid of mine. I don't need one now. And then this little box, which I knocked over all these dolls, was $55. I don't think it came with a key. I didn't see a key to lock the box with. This Barbie and Francie doll trunk caught my eye. I just remember those from being a kid, and this one was listed at $45, which I thought was kind of high. So when I looked it up online, I saw that there were some that had sold not long ago, between $15 and $35. So I think eBay is a better price for those. Then this soapstone statue was $125. Again, you're seeing a pattern here. There's a lot of things that are pretty expensive. There's a toy department area, which has some really nice looking and clean looking toys. And then over here, I saw Simon, which just brought me back to childhood. I loved playing this game. I don't know if this was a vintage one or not. It doesn't look it. It looks new. It was $10. And you can get it on eBay for the same price. So they're definitely going and checking eBay for their pricing structure at this store. These teacups and saucers, each teacup and saucer combined was $5 for the pair. And I think it was a set of 8 or 10. These are Spode, England, Romney. And when I looked them up, they were $12. So you get a couple bucks off and no shipping, right? Then I saw this. I love this teapot. It's really pretty. I love the irises and the dragonflies on it. When I looked it up, so it's $30 here, and then I looked it up on eBay and found it's the same one. It's a Lenox Springtime Splendor between $25 and $30.
Of some sort.
Is it?
I have no idea what the purpose of this is. Here, try this.
I'm like looking down here.
Yeah.
Is it like, I don't know,
It's not doing anything.
what does it do?
No, that's what I'm saying.
These are truly lazy glasses. That's what they're called. So you can be reading a book or watching TV while you're lying down. This is what our world has come to. I mean, true laziness. You can't sit up and watch TV or read a book, really. And here are some that had sold on eBay recently. I loved this hand-blown glass plate. It was so pretty. It's $45. I probably would have bought it if it was $25, but it's gorgeous. It even had the pontil mark, which is where the glass blower breaks the art piece off of the glass blowing pipe. And this also had the artist's signature on it, but we couldn't make out the name. Here are some things to stay away from at any thrift store or yard sale. The Hummel annual plates by Goebel. These are obviously someone's estate had a bunch of them and they left them here. They're $20 each, which you can also buy on eBay for cheaper than that. Many of them are listed here, and just stay away from them like you would stay away from beer steins. Speaking of beer steins, there was one here. This one was $15 and it's crafted in China. And you can buy them for either best offer off of $6.95 or $14.99. So again, stay away from the Steins and the Hummels of all sorts because nobody's buying them. So I put that down, and next to it was this really cute jar that looked like an apple baker. And it reminded me of Polish pottery. I immediately said that looks like Polish pottery. And if you look at these online, you can see that it looks very similar to the one there. But then when Bunok turned it over, we found that it was made in Mexico. And then when she opened it, I was really disappointed because it was super cute. It was burned and there was a chip on the side. But I think it was made to look like Polish pottery. I'm not sure. These chairs were fabulous. I fell in love with them. Yes, there are 4 of them and they're $1,500, which was pretty shocking. But they're mid-century, and the woven rush seat on all of them is just perfect. They're beautiful. And I looked them up and I found that it's a mid-century designer, and obviously the UCLA thrift store staff also looked them up, and they're from their mid-century designer Vico Magistretti. And this pair was on Cherish for almost $2,200. So 4 of them for $1,500 is quite the deal at UCLA. Then in the same room was this poker table with chairs. It was autographed by somebody that I did not recognize or could find the name of the person. And then chips and cards were also included. Those were at the register. And this entire set was $550 for this poker table. And I think it was 8 chairs. So go get that if you're a big poker player. Then behind the poker table in the same room was this gorgeous chandelier, which was $225. I don't know who the maker is, but it has that Tiffany type look to it. Really pretty. And this rug was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, really pretty. And Bunok was reading that it was hand knotted wool made in India, free of child labor, which is always good to know. But that is quite a piece for $2,500. Really nice. Incredible. Then nearby was this Bomba form dresser that I've seen before in some catalogs. And so I looked this one up, and it was on Cherish for $850. So that's a pretty good deal. You can get quite the steal here. Bunok picked up this Pampered Chef mini bunt pan. I think it's ceramic. It was definitely ceramic. $15. And when I looked it up, it's pretty much about the same you would find on eBay. But some of these are new, so better deal there. And then this was a Reed and Barton silver plate teapot. They were selling for $35. And above it, actually, I thought this was super cool. This mid-century modern aluminum hammered with bamboo design 3-piece set. The glass dish is Pyrex, and then the other 2 aluminum casserole holders are aluminum made by Everlast. And that was $20. So I don't think it was a bad price for it. Others that are for sale online on eBay run from 15 to 40, and then one has sold that was similar. It's not the bamboo look, which sold for $15. This cookie jar kind of freaked me out because I didn't like the arms or the paws that it had. It's $25, and when I looked it up, I did find it on West Elm, but they're no longer available and they didn't have the price on them. But again, the arms are weird, aren't they? I loved this Mikasa coffee cup and dessert plate set. It was super cute, and it just brought me back to the 1970s. It was really pretty and had those yellows and greens and oranges of the 1970s, which were great. The teacup and saucer were $5 each, and the plates were $2. This little pitcher was Johnson Brothers, made in England, and it's called the Old Mill, and it's part of the Friendly Village series. I looked it up, and only one had sold in the last few months for $6.95. It's not something highly sought after, so don't pick it up if you see one. Then outside I saw this cute little rocking horse, which was $75, and then some kind of loom that was $2.95, but it was that dresser in the back that I really loved. Bunok and I had a great time at UCLA Thrift Shop. We also went to a few more thrift shops that day in LA, and I couldn't fit everything all on this one video, so those are going to be in next week's video, so stay tuned for that. And if you are just thinking about meditation, have been meditating for years, or just contemplating getting into meditation, I highly recommend her videos here on YouTube. So go to the Yoga Bunny, and it'll either be up here or up here. I'll put a link to her videos. They're really great. Her voice is super soothing. We had so much fun in Los Angeles, and I'm glad you came along. Thanks for watching, Long Island Thrifter. If you enjoyed this video, please tap the like button, and if so inclined, please subscribe. Until next time, keep on thrifting.